In this video, you're gonna learn 3 awesome hat tricks. That's coming right up. Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is El Tito and you're tuned into Tutorial Thursday where you learn an epic new dance concept to add to your freestyle or choreography. Today, we are gonna be working with a hat. Now you need a hat, you need a snapback, something flat build for this tutorial. It's gonna help. So once you grab that, let's get started. So I'm gonna start you guys off with something easy here. The first one is literally a flick or spinning a hat on its bill on your fingers, like that. Now, again, like if I'm gonna incorporate in this dance, it's all about using your style. I can trace, and then I can flick. I could even blow on it, go. So lots of different rooms to play with. To do this, you need to use your fingers, and as you would snap, you're gonna use that same concept. I put my middle finger on the front, the thumb on the back, and so I'm using my pointer finger to kind of grab 2 fingers on the front, thumb in the back, and then I'm going to spin that. I'm gonna use my hand to cheat here. I'm gonna spin it around. It's gonna do a whole 360. And I'm doing that by snapping like this. One more time. So there's your first one. Now, one thing about hat tricks is you need to master these before you show them off. I feel like the most sloppy thing dancers do if they have hat tricks is like they'll do their dance, they'll crumping, they're waving, and then they'll try to do their hat trick, and then it falls. And that's wiggity wiggity whack. So, don't be the guy that drops his hat. Be the guy that masters the move before you show it off. Alright, number 2. I actually saw this from Chris Brown like ages ago when I was like first learning or watching dance videos. I was like 19 at the time. I'm 25. Holy shiza, I'm 25. I feel old. Anyway, so it looks like this. You have to wear your hat up front, and in my dance, I'm moving and I'm gonna slide across and have the hat take off from my head naturally like that. So to do this, I'm gonna have my arm go across like this, and as I'm dancing, I'm gonna incorporate a nice smooth way to have my bill of my hat land on my elbow, so it has a nice flat platform that the hat can lay on. If it's not flat, then it's gonna fall off. And really that's it. You wanna practice this one slow to get kind of the balance of it. And then once you try that a couple times, you can go a nice quick one. So the last hat move is kind of like an optical illusion, and this one you kind of need to only do this facing the right way to an audience. So I'm going to turn myself to the camera where you can't really see my arm, you only can see the hat. That's kind of right here. So when you have the right side, it creates kind of like the hat floats on my chest. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to kind of like puppet it up. Maybe it can slide down. I can even twist it around. And so I'm creating this illusion here. Now, to do that in your dance, maybe you would kind of put your hat up front, you'd go back, you'd turn, and then you would kind of have it, and you can kind of play around with it. The trick is not to do this, where your hand is being shown. That's lame. That one's probably gonna be the hardest one, just because it's about kind of practicing in front of a mirror, and then making up your own little variations if you're turning the hat, if you're making it climb up your body, and then making sure your hand behind the scenes is not being seen. So those are your 3 hat moves for this dance tutorial. I have a question for you, question of the day. What's your favorite artist to dance to? I wanna know. Let's comment below and then we'll start that conversation. If you mastered these 3 hat moves, I challenge you to send me a video clip on Instagram. You can find me at Brambila, or if you want to keep it between us, on Snapchat at Brambila. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Next Thursday there'll be another tutorial, so best check in then. And thank you so much for watching.